Welcome to this episode of My Electric Earth.
The electric car can only be as environment friendly as the energy that goes into the battery. The electric motor is very efficient, have no local emissions and therefore is better than the alternative. But for maximum environment friendly effect, the energy used should come from renewable sources. And the only actual renewable source we have is the sun. At least if we put this in a human time perspective. The sun is sending more energy to Earth in 1 hour than all the energy that humans consume over a whole year. All this energy is driving the weather, giving the Earth the right temperature and transform the energy in different ways, making the wind blowing, the water evaporate and rain on top of high mountains, making the water forming rivers and waterfalls. Humans has over the last 200 years learned how to catch this energy by using hydropower, converting movements to electrons, floating in thin cables to our homes, which today many of us takes for granted. But mountains are not everywhere, and the precipitation is uneven distributed over the earth. So humans found alternative ways for the production of energy by digging underground. Converting the energy from the sun into electricity was also invented more than 100 years ago, but has been used in very small scale during the modern era. This is just the last 10 years that the sun revolution started, where larger amount of energy is captured directly from the sun, converted into electricity. Thinking when I saw my garage roof bathing in the sun every day, what a waste of energy. So I started to investigate how solar worked and how it could fit into reduce my energy consumption from the electric grid. I found out that the best plan was to invest in a photovoltaic system that convert the energy into electricity. This since I had a quite new house built, very efficient, with the latest standards with a huge air-to-water heat pump. Today I have 20 panels with a total effect of 5,300 watts, giving me between 3,000 and 3,500 kilowatt hour per year. This is a bit too little for a system of this size, but there is a lot of trees in the area, also on my own property, putting shade on the panels during the day. And I like trees too, so I don't want to cut them down. They give me oxygen. Half of the production from the solar is fed into the grid and I get paid for it. I was consuming approximately 15,000 kilowatt hours per year before the installation of my solar system. When I installed the system 2013, I was a pioneer in my area. Now other has followed and you can see the system installed on several houses, and I'm happy to see that trend. But I also understand that in order to have the entire world running on solar is a big challenge, if it's even possible, especially here in the Nordic countries. You may be used to that the sun goes down in the evening and goes up in the morning, but on our latitudes, in the Nordic countries where I live, the summers are very light and the winters is very much in darkness. And during this time of the year there aren't much sun to catch for electricity. On the other hand, in the summer it's a lot, and you have production late in the evenings and early mornings. The statistics talks for itself. Look at this chart and see the difference between the month during 1 year from my solar panels. Most of the energy is harvested during May, June, July and August, and almost nothing from November to February. This is the drawback with solar energy in the Nordic countries. A lot during summer and close to none during the winter when the demand is high. Therefore, energy storage system will play a more and more important role in the future, and hopefully humans soon can find a revolutionary way to store energy on mass scale to a cost-sustainable level, even over a period of a whole year. Then we finally can stop using fossil fuel once and forever.
That's all for this episode of My Electric Earth. Until next time, have a great life, and don't forget to subscribe, because there will be more about the exciting future.